Alright, here we go. This is mail from the past week. About 10. 3 of them are flat rate envelopes, so we'll do those last. There's usually better stuff in there. Looks like I already opened this one, so player that's shown some flashes but hasn't gotten a real chance to play yet, Derrick Henry. And also in today's NFL, buying cards of running backs is pretty much a losing proposition. I don't know, 90% of the time at least. The fact is, the way the game's changed in the past 10, 15 years, the running backs are pretty expendable. So, Derrick Henry's a pretty fun player to watch. He's been getting a lot of carries because the market's been playing well. Oh, this is really cool. It was only like $7, so it's in BRCR Beckett Rock Hard Review. Eli Manning Certified 2004. It's out of 150. It's the mirror red one. It's got ball jersey. I thought it looked pretty nice. So that's a nice addition. This is one of those cards you buy it and it comes in. You're like, I don't know why I bought that. I think this is like $14. Triple threads RG3 to 25. I bet in the day this was over a $100 card. I don't know. Steven Jackson. This is an SPX Spectrum. So it's got the ball and the jersey. It's out of 25 right there. It's a Beckett 8.5. Guess the auto's at 9. Overall, it looks nice for an 8.5, especially from Beckett. Borderline Hall of Fame back. I don't know if he will get in. His numbers are better than some of the backs in, so it just depends. And then this is filthy. This is out of 375. I bet this has a very low pop. But PSA 10 and SPX 2004 are very, very cool cards. You don't see them pop up very often, and they're usually pretty pricey because it's almost impossible to get a 10 and SPX 04. There's always white chipping here. I've seen so many examples where it's a PSA 7 or Beckett 8. This is sick. Gale Sayer 69 tops, PSA 6, which it looks great for a 6 to me. I mean, obviously soft corners, some print marks on the front, not centered perfectly, but overall it looks nice. So there's a Sayer 69 tops. And Reggie Bush. 3-color. Man, this guy can't even afford a top loader for a $30 card. He's got to wedge it in between here like this. Sloppy. It'll probably still be in good condition, but back in the day, this was a $300 plus card. Probably more. Probably closer to $500. I think I got it for $30. SP Authentic. It's on card. It's a great looking card. Bush has put together a nice career. Definitely not a bust, but he definitely didn't live up to the hype, which was probably, I don't think he could have ever lived up to the hype. He was one of the most hyped players coming out of college. In the summer of 2006, when Elite 06 dropped, his base rookie, not signed, no patch or anything, out of $5.99 was going for like $125 just for like a base Elite, kind of like this Derrick Henry, but it was out of like $5.99. It was going for $125. That's how valuable his cards were back then. So. Normally I don't like Spectra, but I just bought this because it had a low print. Derrick Henry, Spectra to 5. It's like a die cut, lightning, diamond. I don't know what they would call this thing. Purple refractor. You could call it 100 different things. Oh, that's filthy. PSA 5, so 69 tops, Hank Aaron, kind of towards the latter half of his career. Actually, this is probably more towards the middle because he played so long. 510 home runs at this point, yeah. So PSA 5, obviously it's off-centered. I don't know what that is. 75-25. probably worse. Corners are soft. The center on the back is pretty shaky too. But that's, I mean, a PSA 5 is still a nice looking card, but you can't really compare them to 7s or 8s. But they're not creased and there's no like pinholes in them, so it's still a nice looking card. It's just not as nice as the higher grades. That's why they sell for a premium. Let's get into some of these. This is Triple S Sports. He sells a lot of vintage stuff, so I'm guessing this is something pretty cool and vintage. Very, very well packaged item. That's filthy. Now this is a PSA 7, and it probably won't sell as well as comparable PSA 7s with better centering, because the centering in this is like 70-30 from right to left. It's just 57 tops Hank Aaron. It's kind of a strange card to me because he batted right-handed and he's holding the bat like a lefty, so I don't know if the photo is reversed, kind of like the 1990 Donruss Juan Gonzalez, if you've ever seen that card. But it's a very interesting card, definitely. PSA 7, I'll probably put this one in my store. Still a really cool card. I don't think Hank Aaron's cards are worth enough for how good of a player he was. Definitely doesn't sell as high as Mantle. Looks like it's a PSA order. It's got the little cards inside sticker. Never like to see that when you get an order back from PSA. It happens, though. Oh, that's absolute pure and utter Jim Brown rookie PSA 7. And I checked completed sales, from the past 6 months, and this one was expensive, but not. I think for the price it was very fair, considering how nice the card looks. It's fairly well centered, left to right, top to bottom, leaves a little to be desired. But then again, it's a PSA 7. It's not a 9. It's not an 8. One of the greatest backs of all time. Back looks nice too. So 6'2", 228. That's great size even in today's game. So 58 tops, PSA 7 Jim Brown. Probably one of my favorite cards. And I've really gotten into this vintage cards. There's something about it, I guess. They're not going to make any more of them, and the value seems to always go up on those. Because I guess there's new collectors into the market, like myself. I like buying new cards. It's just put out so many sets. I don't know what to collect. This is the last one. Probably PSA. Oh, this is sick. This is such a cool card. Like $230, but I think the Peyton Manning like this went for $30,000. And Fred Taylor's a Hall of Fame back, in my opinion. Nobody will ever talk about him, but he was as productive as any back during his era. I think he played 98 to maybe 2010. This is, wow, I can't believe the condition of this card, because if you've ever seen 1998 playoff contender cards, especially like the Moss and Manning, they're just chipped up all over here. Sometimes the autos are even faded. You can barely see the auto. Looks like this was newly slabbed, or, yeah, freshly slabbed. So somebody was just sitting on this thing for 18 years and they decided to send it in. I can't believe the condition of this card. Absolutely remarkable. That's a beautiful card. So some nice stuff at the end. That's it for now. That's the stuff from this week. I'll try to get some more stuff in. I haven't been buying as much of the new stuff. Just haven't seen a lot of sets of football that I really want to buy. But that's it.